everyone, welcome to my channel, Andra Makes. Today I'm going to tell you about another sewing challenge that's going on Instagram and share some happy mail I received from across the pond, and I also have a backpack to show you that I made. So I'm super duper excited about all of these. And the sewing challenge is called the Little Red Dress Project 2022, and it's being hosted by the wonderful Renata from the Twilight Stitcher and co-hosted by the wonderful T from Creativity by T. And everyone I mentioned, I'm going to put a link to their channel in the description box, so be sure and check those out and subscribe. They're all amazing vloggers. You will love them. But the Little Red Dress Project, the premise is to sew a festive garment for Christmas. And this year is different because it's not just a dress. Renata has added, you can sew a blazer or a top, a skirt, anything like that. It doesn't have to be a dress. And I'll put a link to Renata's introduction video and Talicia's introduction video in the description box, so go check those out. They're the host and co-host, so they have all the details there, and I'll be sharing details as well, but in case I leave something out, be sure and check out their videos. But to me, this challenge is more about fabric choice than pattern choice. And what I mean by that is, you know, I always say don't judge a pattern by the envelope cover. And for Christmas, the idea is to make it a little bit more festive. So for example, you don't have to make an award show worthy gown for this challenge. It can be a simple garment, but the fabric you use is what sets it apart and makes it more festive. For example, you can make a tank top, an Ogden cami, anything like that, but think about using maybe velvet fabric or have red lace on it somewhere, something with sequins in it. And speaking of sequins, here's a picture of a fabric that I found in Joann one day last week. I was in there looking for something else, but I always go to their clearance section and was looking through and spotted this fabric, and I'll insert a picture of it as I'm talking about it. It was in the clearance section on clearance, and it would be perfect for this challenge. You see there, it has red obviously, but it has subtle sequins in it. So just think, get creative, think outside the box. And speaking of that, I wore this top on purpose because I wanted to show you that it's not necessarily about pattern choice, but fabric choice. And this is Simplicity 9014, and I'm wearing this cropped view, but I made these sleeves. And speaking of this cropped view, I think here it's made in velvet. You could make that for this challenge and pair it with wide leg white trousers, wide leg black trousers, anything, and that would qualify for this challenge. And what I'm wearing, I made several months ago and not for this challenge, but I wanted to show you that it would work. And I'll stand up and show you. Think of this perhaps in velvet, and then where the sleeves are different, think of those in a red lace or something from the special occasion section from a fabric store. So get creative and think outside the box, and like I said, it doesn't need to be anything extra, over the top, outlandish, whatever, or anything like that, just as long as it has just a little something special about it for Christmas. And back to the tank top idea, you can make it out of a sequined fabric or something that has subtle sequins throughout. Make it out of velvet, and then you can wear that with a white blazer and white trousers, or a black blazer and black trousers, something like that. So think of it in that way. Don't think that it needs to be something, like I said, red carpet worthy to qualify for the challenge, because it doesn't. And I forgot to say in the beginning that I am so honored to have been asked to be an ambassador for this challenge. So that's why I'm doing a video, hopefully encouraging you, inspiring you to join the challenge. It's lots of fun. There are prizes, and I'll put up the graphic here, and the wonderful sponsors for the prizes. Made for Mermaids, Love Notions, LA Finch Fabrics, Sew Essential, Itch to Stitch, Bella Loves Patterns, and Sinclair Patterns. So wonderful prizes there. And to win a prize, they're randomly selected. Everyone who participates, their names put into the proverbial hat and drawn out, so everyone has a chance to win. And this requirement right here is different than any other Instagram challenge that I have participated in, so I do want to highlight it even though it was on the graphic. The reveal date is December 19th, well, reveal week I should say, is December 19th through the 24th. That's when you can post your pictures on Instagram, and make sure you tag Renata at the Twilight Stitcher and Talisha at Creativity by T. But to be eligible to win prizes, you must DM your photo to Renata by midnight December 24th. Just posting it to your grid and tagging Talisha and Renata, that shows that you participated in the challenge, but it does not enter you for the prize drawing. So once again, if you want to be entered in the prize drawing, you have to DM, which is direct message, a private message on Instagram to Renata, send your photo to her. And she said that just makes it easier for her rather than searching through the hashtag to try to get all the participants to make sure that she doesn't miss anyone. It's easier for her just to scroll through her DMs. So keep that in mind. Like I said, that's different than any other challenge I've participated in, and probably you too. So keep that in mind, but still post your pictures on your Instagram grid so everyone can see it. And also follow the hashtag, the Little Red Dress Project 22 on Instagram so you can see everyone's makes. I am so looking forward to this. And the other ambassadors are Becky, Karen, Luxie, T, Crystal, Helen, Rochelle, and Sharon. And like I said, I will put links to their channels in the description box, so make sure you check those out. And also follow the hosts and co-hosts, Renata and Talisha, and then all the ambassadors, follow them on Instagram as well. So you're going to get lots of encouragement, lots of inspiration, and follow the hashtag to see everyone's make. So it's going to be super duper fun, and I hope you will join. If you think you will, let me know in the comments below. And like I said, I hope I inspired you to know that it doesn't have to be super duper glamorous, over the top garment. It's just the fabric choice that you use is what will set it apart. And if you have any questions about the challenge, ask me in the comments and I will answer them as best I can. But for the official and most accurate information from the actual host and co-host, watch Renata's and Talisha's introduction video about the challenge, which I'll link in the description box. Okay, now I want to share with you the happy mail I received from across the pond, and then after that I'll show you the backpack that I made. But the sweet Anna from You Got Me in Stitches, I'll put a link to her channel in the description box also. Go subscribe if you're not already. She is the sweetest, and she makes beautiful garments, and she and I share a love of vintage patterns and thrifting. So check out her channel if you haven't already. But a few months ago, she had a giveaway on her channel to celebrate her YouTube anniversary. So all you had to do was make a comment in the comments, you know how it is, and I and another viewer were randomly selected. So excited. And the prize was the pattern of your choice. So it took me a few weeks to pick the pattern that I wanted, because I really think about things like that. Like if I have won fabric vouchers before from Instagram challenges, and I never buy anything right away. I always take my time about my decision, and I was like that with this pattern also, because I have a ton of patterns already. So I knew I didn't want something that was similar to what I already had, and I wanted something that I could make over and over and over that would be a workhorse in my closet. So I picked my pattern, and then she sent like a package, not just the pattern but several things. She is the sweetest, and it was beautifully packaged when it arrived in the mail, but for sake of time and paper rustling, I've already unwrapped, taken everything out of the paper and everything, but everything was in this beautiful quilted zippered bag. that she made, and I'll open it and show you everything that was in it. She made this adorable pin cushion. So cute. She sent me some Gutermann thread, navy and white. She sent me this beautiful fabric and this beautiful seam binding, and I'll take it off so you can see what it says. Well, it's ribbon, I guess, but it can be used for anything. Handmade with love. So fun. And then this gorgeous fabric. The white background with all the different flowers on it. So pretty. This feels like 100% cotton. It feels amazing. And then she also made this adorable bag dispenser. The fabric has spools of thread on it. You hang it on a loop, and then you put your plastic bags from the grocery store in there and then pull them out. I'm sure you've seen these, but so useful. And then there was a sweet card and with a handwritten note in there. And then the pattern that I finally chose after weeks of deliberation is the Lander pants. If you have made these, let me know. If you have any tips, let me know. But I am so excited about making these. They will be a great addition to my wardrobe, and like I said when I was trying to think of which pattern to choose, I can make multiples of these in all kinds of different fabrics and all that, and get a ton of use out of these. So Anna, thank you so much. You are the sweetest. Okay, now I want to show you the backpack I made. This is the Allie Mini Backpack pattern by Crafty Gemini. I'll link to her channel in the description box, and also to where you can buy the pattern in the description box. Now, the one I made, I think this is my third one. I made this one for my grandson, and then I made this one for my daughter-in-law. She was a nanny at the time, and the little boy she nannied for, I made this for her to give to him for, I think it was his birthday, I can't remember. This is the one I'm going to show you today, and this is for my daughter-in-law's nephew. She wants to give this to him for Christmas. Now, I do a few things differently than from Vanessa's original pattern, and I'll show you the changes I made. But on Vanessa's pattern, the zippered panel comes all the way down, but I made mine stop right here so I could add a mesh pocket right here. So I added that. That is my addition. And then the front pocket that Vanessa did is different as well. She has a zippered pocket, and I believe I did that on my grandson's, but on this one I did just a standard pocket, and I embroidered his name on it. And then I did the same thing on this side, of course, with the mesh pocket. And then on the back, but it has the backpack straps, and then the little hang tag. And now I'll turn it inside out so you can see what the inside looks like. Oh, before I do that, I added little grosgrain ribbon for the zipper pulls. And then that's a double tabbed zipper that opens like that. Now I'll turn it inside out and show you the inside. Here's the inside, and I do my pockets different than Vanessa did. I think she has an interior zip pocket, but I just did the standard pockets on both sides. And then it has binding, and I did white on one side and red on the other. So I thought that was really cute, and I like how the stripe directions go a different way. So that's the backpack I made in this cute little construction theme. So thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!